Hi everyone, it's Brittany here, and I wanted to do a quick little update. A while back, probably at least a year ago, I had shown you guys a video on DIY stencils with your silhouette. And when I had a subscription to the Silhouette store, I just bought a whole bunch of templates and backgrounds and things like that. And I've cut quite a few actually, but I haven't cut any for a while. So, anyways, as I started taking some art classes, like with Donna Downey and things, I decided to go ahead and cut some new stencils. And I wanted to show you guys and talk to you guys a little bit about some tips. So this here is stencil material, and this is the same one that I showed in my first video, is the stencil blanks by Show Offs, and I get this at Hobby Lobby. It's $3.99, but I usually will use a coupon or have my husband use a coupon. And there's sorry, I should have shown this. There's 3 sheets in here, and they're 12 by 18, so you can get a lot of, 6 by 6 stencils, or you could get a 12 by 12, and then you'll still have a decent sized strip left over. Or there's different brands out there. That's just what I found, and it works. The only tip I have for that one is that there's a clear film, which I've already peeled off, but you just start in the corner and peel it off, and it'll cut much better, and it'll just work way better. So make sure you tear that off. But I wanted to make some more stencils today, and I don't have any more of this. I just cut this one, and really fast too. With that one, I had given you guys all these different settings, and today I tried the cover stock setting for the silhouette, and it's just the average, or the preloaded, the preloaded settings for cover stock, which is 105 pound to 122 pounds. So I thought I would just try that, and it cut perfectly. I didn't have to cut any of this. I peeled it off, and then I was stuck with all these little things on the mat and just scrape them off. So with that being said, I didn't have any more of this left, and when I go to, sometimes I'll go to Goodwill and look for this transparency film. So it's like this. It's for the old projectors that I know we used in school, but they don't use them anymore. So they look like this, and they're just clear. So what I did was I wanted to try and see if I could make a stencil. And these are much thinner than this, which could be good, it could be bad. But anyway, so instead of just cutting it, I went ahead and I used some of this, the alcohol ink. And I went on with my little inking tool with the felt and just dabbed it, just so that I could see it, because I'm I'm messy, so I leave stuff all over my desk, and if it's clear, I'm not going to be able to find it. And then I picked out this super intricate stencil. Can you see it on there, maybe? Here, let me cut this. Sorry, I'm super unorganized. This is kind of an impromptu video. But anyway, so I went ahead and I just loaded it. I put cardstock, just regular cardstock on this one, because it's not very thick at all. And I think it might be important to mention too that I have a fairly new blade. And these squares are like they're a little larger than 1/4 of an inch, but that's super intricate. You could see how thin these lines are. And again, it cut perfectly. Honestly, better than my Silhouette cuts paper. So I thought that was really cool, and that I wanted to share it with you guys, because you can pick this up really inexpensively, like at the thrift store. I know I always just buy boxes, because I was using it for shaker cards and just different things like that. So I was buying them by the box. So I have quite a few, and you can make some stencils. I haven't used this with any like texture paste or anything like that, so this one may not hold up to that, but it's still pretty durable, and if you're spraying or using like ink daubers, that will be perfect for that. And then one other thing, which if I can find them really quickly, I went through, let's see, sorry guys, okay, here's one. I went through my dyes. So I use some of these ones, which are the, oh gosh, I can't even think of it now. They're the steel rule dies, but these are the ones that like go in something or whatever. Even these ones will work. These just steel rule dies. The thinlits do not work for me. You might be able to get them to work. They just kind of warp the stencil material for me. And I haven't tried those with this yet, but it might work on this since it's much thinner. But anyway, so I went through these, and this is the Tim Holtz Iron Gate one. And I just took my scraps of stencil material, and I cut it, and it cuts perfectly. So that is another really great way to get something else from your dies, because even though we're used to cutting paper and cardstock and things like that, now you have a stencil. So you could stencil this on your journal pages or cards. I also did this one, which is the window. I did a whole bunch of them. I have like the mini dress form. I have the little spools. And I just went ahead and made them. You know, they're tiny little scraps that you'll have left anyways, so you might as well. And for sure, since it cut through that, it'll cut through these as well. So you could also use some transparency for that. The only thing I do recommend for these is that you dye them so that you will be able to find them, because if you're like me, you won't be able to find them. But I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.